You think your problem is distraction. You believe you just need more discipline. You have been told that where your mind wanders is harmless. But I am here to tell you, you are wrong. Your attention is not free. It is not idle. It is not harmless. Every single thing you focus on, you are quietly instructing life to bring you more of. The worry you replay at night, the grievance you rehearse in the shower, the lack you count every morning. Each one is an order placed with perfect precision, and life fills every order. Napoleon Hill spent 25 years studying the most successful people of his age, and buried in that research is a law almost nobody applies on purpose. He found that a person's life moves with mechanical reliability toward their dominating thoughts, not their occasional thoughts, not their stated goals, the thoughts they feed. By the end of this, you will know exactly where your attention has been aimed, why your life keeps returning the same results, and Hill's precise method for turning your focus into the most powerful instrument you own. Let me show you how the mechanism actually works, because it is not mystical. It is mechanical. Your mind receives millions of impressions every day. Faces, sounds, opportunities, threats, far more than you could ever consciously process. So your mind does the only thing it can do. It filters. It lets through what it believes matters to you, and it deletes the rest before you ever notice it existed. And here is the question that decides your entire life. Who told the filter what matters? You did. With your attention. Every time you dwell on something, you are training the filter. Focus on reasons it will not work, and the filter dutifully shows you obstacle after obstacle, each one confirming what you already believed. Focus on the opportunity inside a situation, and the same filter begins surfacing openings you would have walked straight past a month ago. The world did not change. The instruction changed. This is why two people can live on the same street, work the same job, face the same economy, and inhabit two completely different realities. One sees a world of closed doors. The other sees a world of cracks in those doors. They are both right, because each mind is faithfully returning exactly what it was told to look for. Hill put it simply, your dominating thoughts become your outer circumstances, not because thinking is magic, but because attention is direction, and a life, like a vehicle, goes where it is pointed. Now, here is what Hill actually found in the 500 lives he studied. In his book, The Master Key to Riches, Hill named the trait he considered among the rarest and most valuable a human being can develop. He called it controlled attention, the ability to fix the full power of the mind on a single definite purpose and hold it there day after day, while the rest of the world scatters itself thin. He watched Andrew Carnegie hold one dominating idea, the making and selling of steel, with such totality that every conversation, every hire, every spare hour bent toward it. He watched Edison aim his entire mind at one problem at a time, for months, sometimes years, until the problem gave way. These men were not smarter than everyone around them. Hill said so plainly. They were more gathered. Think of what sunlight does when it is scattered. It warms the ground a little, nothing more. But gather that same light through a lens, hold it steady on one point, and it burns. Nothing about the light changed, only its concentration. Your attention is that light. Scattered across grievances, feeds, worries, and other people's opinions, it warms nothing. Gathered on one definite aim, held steady, it becomes a force that Hill claimed could accomplish nearly anything. Stay with me, because once you see where your attention has been aimed, you cannot unsee it. So let us do the honest audit. Where has your attention actually been pointed? For most people, the answer is brutal. Their attention goes to what is missing. The money that is not there, the recognition that never came, the unfairness of how it all worked out. They count their lack the way a miser counts coins, daily, carefully, with total focus. And life, obedient as ever, returns more situations that feel exactly like lack. Their attention goes to grievance, the person who wronged them, the argument they should have won. They replay it, perfect it, rehearse the comeback. Hours of the mind's finest energy, spent producing nothing but a sharper memory of pain. And their attention goes to fear. Here is the part Hill insisted people understand. The mind does not process fear as a warning. It processes fear as a focus. When you vividly imagine failing, losing, being humiliated, you are giving your mind a detailed picture and holding it there with intense emotion. That is not caution. That is a goal set by accident. Hill wrote about the 6 basic fears that quietly govern most lives, and he observed that people who dwell on the fear of poverty move toward poverty, not because the universe punishes them. Because a mind saturated in poverty images makes 1,000 small poverty decisions. It hesitates. It hoards. It shrinks from the very risks that build wealth. The focus becomes the instruction, and the instruction becomes the life. You do not have to take Hill's word for any of this. You have watched this law operate your entire life. You just never had a name for it. Think of the most negative person you know, the one whose attention lives permanently on what is wrong. Notice something. Their life keeps producing things to be negative about. Bad luck finds them with uncanny consistency. And they will tell you, sincerely, that they are just being realistic. They are not describing their life. They are building it. Now think of the builder you know. The one whose attention lives on the project, the craft, the next step. Notice how opportunity seems to find that person. Doors open. Help arrives. The right stranger shows up at the right time. It looks like luck from the outside. It is not luck. A mind aimed at building notices everything that serves the build and quietly deletes the rest. That person walks through the same world you do. They simply see a different one because they issued a different instruction. Same street, same economy, same 24 hours. Different focus, different life. So how do you take the wheel? Hill's answer? Never changed across an entire lifetime of teaching. And it begins with one move. You give your attention a permanent home. He called it a definite chief aim, one clearly written purpose, specific enough that your mind can picture it in detail. And here is why this matters, for focus in particular. Attention abhors a vacuum. It will not sit idle. If you do not give it a target, it will find one. And it will usually find the loudest, most fearful, most useless one available. The news, the feed, the grievance, the worry. A definite aim is not just a goal. It is a standing instruction that answers the question your mind asks 1,000 times a day. What should I be looking for? With no aim, the answer is whatever shouts. With an aim, the answer is whatever serves it. So write it down. Tonight, one sentence. What you are building, by when, and what you will give in exchange. Then read it every morning before the world gets a chance to aim your mind for you, and every night before sleep, so your mind carries the instruction into the hours you cannot supervise. Hill insisted on this rhythm, morning and night, because he understood that focus is not a decision you make once. It is a direction you re-choose daily, until choosing it becomes who you are. The second move is the one this generation needs more than any that came before it. You must guard the gates of your attention. Because you are living in the first age in history where thousands of brilliant people are paid every single day to steal your focus. Every notification is a hand reaching for the wheel of your life. Every outrage headline is an instruction someone else wrote, waiting for you to adopt it as your own. Hill warned about this a century ago in A Quieter World. He observed that most minds are like a field with no fence. Anything can walk in. Any stray fear, any neighbor's opinion, any passing panic, and whatever walks in gets fed. So build the fence. 3 practical moves this week. First, claim the first hour of your morning. No feed, no news, no other people's emergencies. Your aim gets your freshest attention before anyone else can bid on it. Second, notice what you rehearse. When you catch yourself replaying a grievance or a fear, do not fight it. Simply ask, is this an instruction I want filled? Then aim the mind somewhere deliberate. Third, audit what you let speak to you daily. The accounts you follow, the conversations you repeat, the rooms you sit in. Every one of them is aiming your attention somewhere. Keep the ones that aim it at building. Fence the rest out. Now, because your mind is already asking whether any of this is real, let me give you Hill's philosophy as an experiment. Run the 7-day test. For 1 week, every time you notice your attention resting on lack, grievance, or fear, gently move it to one question. What is the opportunity here? Do not argue with the negative thought. Do not judge yourself for having it. Just move the light. Every time. As many times as it takes. And watch what happens. By the 3rd or 4th day, you will begin noticing things you swear were not there before. An opening at work. An idea in the shower. A person you had overlooked. Nothing in your world will have changed. The filter will have... That is the moment this stops being philosophy and becomes physics. The moment you catch your own mind returning what you aimed it at. After that, you will never again believe that attention is free. You will guard it the way you would guard anything else that builds your entire life. Because now you know it does. So, here is the whole law in one breath. Life is not giving you what you want. Life is not giving you what you deserve. Life is giving you, with perfect obedience, what you focus on. It always has been. The only thing that changes today is that now you know, which means the wheel is finally in your hands. Write the aim tonight. Point your attention at it every morning. Guard the gates. Run the 7-day test. And when your mind drifts back toward lack, toward grievance, toward fear, do not panic. Just move the light. That single, quiet, repeated act of redirection is the entire practice. Everything else is consequence. If this found you at the right time, subscribe, because there is a new lesson from Napoleon Hill's philosophy here every Tuesday and Friday, and the next one builds directly on this. Your focus is the instruction. Your life is the answer. Aim carefully.